what is it? The Alan Watch? Is it? What did I say it is? Oh yeah. Relax and keep going. You're so close. So I sent that to you. All right. So what I had you doing last week, without even sticks in hand, I just had you getting the idea of just turning your wrists, okay? And you were successful. And there was no pain, there was no shaking, right? But you're talking about going and seeing a wrist specialist. And by the way, I know one. So we'll talk after the lesson. I know who to recommend. He specializes in, he's not just a wrist specialist, he's a pretty cat. All right. So, there are different ways to approach this. And last week, because that's the Jack Verga thing, where he snuggles up his fingers, particularly the back three fingers, right? So if you're just kind of, we call it pronated, if you're just hanging like this, right? In both hands, yeah. Get them both at the same height. Just relax your arms, right? Now, if you were to just bring not the first finger and thumb, but just the baby finger, ring finger, and middle finger together, can you do that? Yeah, bring these three together, snuggle them up. There's this concept of them being like one finger. These three fingers are akin to perhaps, I'm thinking, one finger. It's the one finger technique, okay? So we have these fingers and they're snuggled up together, right? Now, because what Dick Wilson would do is he'd just have you supinate all the way up to here. Now I can show you some things about, see, it's already, you're doing something. You think it's your wrist problem, but I know, pretty sure that mistake isn't because you have a problem with your wrist. Do it in your right. Yeah, see, the right's doing it wrong as well. Now, maybe it's a matter of me showing you what's going on, so that's not entirely. But your right is the same as your left, and they're both not it. Not what I'm trying to show you. So you're all about your left, but the right ain't happening. Not for what I want to show you, okay? So I'm going to find a way to help, okay? Because we're so close. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm here, and one hand isn't lower. If I'm going to do it with both hands, I'd want them to be the same wherever they are, right? Right? And now I've got my three fingers together. Not my first finger and thumb, but my baby finger, my ring finger. Move to your right a little bit so I can see a little bit more of your left. Yes. So these three fingers are together, right? If it's easier, put them all together. Not the thumb. Yeah, now take the first finger and move it away. Right? Yeah, see the three fingers are together? Okay, now watch what happens if I'm in this position and I supinate all the way up. Don't do it. Here's what you were doing. All that would happen, I believe, if you keep this first finger away and the thumb is just normal, is you get this. Don't stay with me now. Just really, just take your time to think about what's happening here. Maybe this is it. Okay. So the first finger's away a little bit, right? And then you turn your wrist up to the ceiling. Go for it. Turn your wrist up to the ceiling. See, it's not happening. What happens to your back three fingers? Go bend forward, pronate.
They're together.
I know they're together, but what are they doing? They're not just in one position. Mine come almost touching my palm. Not your first finger and thumb. Your back 3 fingers will come on like that, see? Your wrist is working just fine. The thumb is away and the first finger's away, right? And then when you pronate, the 3 fingers open up. Okay, now you're feeling it. Okay. Now, what you'll notice is if I bend up to the ceiling and my back 3 fingers that are together, you're correct, move towards, and they move towards the palm and they move away from the palm. This is a way to perhaps fix your thumb. It's not your wrist. There's other things happening that are getting in the way of you feeling what I'm talking about. So what does the thumb do? Before I tell you, let's just think about it. We're just talking about, we know the 3 fingers are going to come to just stay in your left for a minute. It's okay, your right, it wasn't working either, but now it will. Now the left, now your brain, because both hands belong to Steve. They're both part of you. Think about an octopus. I was thinking about you last. The octopus is I don't know what that is. Aren't there some mythological gods that have multiple legs and arms? And so, okay, right. But they're all connected to one brain. So, back 3 fingers that are together, come towards the palm, and then go away from the palm. Now, what does the thumb do? Keep doing it. It's beautiful right now. Keep doing it. What's the thumb doing? Now, let me show you what you do. Thinking, I need to see a doctor. You do this with your thumb. Now, you haven't been doing that nearly as much lately because I've been staying on you about it. But your thumb typically in the left, wants to do this. Big bend here, right? But that's not how your hand works, so no wonder it doesn't feel comfortable. Your hand doesn't do that. You're making it hurt by foisting something onto the mechanical action that isn't natural. So, let's do it again, because it was perfect. Put your 3 fingers together, not the first finger and thumb. They've got this thing going, right? They're away from each other, just normal. And when you supinate, let the fingers come to the palm. They almost touch. Just natural. Don't do it. Just feel them. They close and they open. Let them open. And the thumb is just going along for the ride. It doesn't do anything. Nothing. Other than just follow the wrist action. It's not doing anything. It's not squeezing, it's not doing this, not looking for a ride. It just hangs out. Your back 3 fingers, they come to the palm. Your thumb is just going along for the ride. Do it. Yeah, it's looking good. Fingers together. If you leave everything alone, that's so smooth. That is so smooth. And now you're noticing that the thumb doesn't do anything but follow. Right? The whole thing acts as one unit. Now let's consider, what is the first finger doing? You don't know yet. It's just part of the joy of studying, quite frankly. So now now we know what the thumb is doing. We know what the back fingers are doing. They're snuggled together. And they open and close without you opening and closing them. Yeah, yes they do. Perfect. Now, what is the first finger doing? Let's find out. So when I bend forward, what happens? What happens when you bend forward? And what happens when you come back? Looking really normal right now. Yeah, so what's it doing? Well, you can see it. Look, it kind of wants to open and close. It's kind of pointing, it's more straight, and then it comes in a little, doesn't it? It kind of Forms a little bit of a curly Q. Come on, supinate. Let's leave your arm. It's good. See, your finger's a little curved. Now, pronate, and watch what it does. Now it's more straight, isn't it? Look at it. Straight, almost, not quite straight, but quite straight, isn't it? So the back fingers are opening and closing all together, like one finger. And then the first finger is kind of opening and closing as well, but you've got it away. So it's in a bit of a different position. All right? There you go. It's a little more rounded, and now it's pointing at something. Hey, look at that. And then it goes up here, and it's not pointing in the way. That's it. The thumb is just going along for the ride. That's it. You got it. I asked you to do it in the right hand. You went like this. But you didn't know what to do. Your thumb kind of came in close, so your thumb was doing something. It doesn't. Yeah, it would do that. Got to keep your three fingers together. Relax your arm. Good. See, the thumb is kind of straight. It does something, but it just stays straight. You know what I notice? You don't even have to think about it. Don't curl your baby finger. Just keep them naturally together. First finger, let it do what it does. No, now your arm is, you're gonna make something happen. Your left's better. Just pronate. Keep your first finger away. Okay, first finger's pointed. Back fingers, they're more pointed too. Now the back fingers come to the palm, and your first finger's a little more curly Q. Yeah, right. And your thumb is essentially straight. See? And you want to do something with your thumb, especially in your left. Your right, figured out on some level without you even knowing it. So you can't teach yourself because you don't know what you're doing. But without knowing it, you do keep your thumb more normal like that in the right. You did when you first came in because you were doing stuff. But now you're noticing that both hands are working the same, aren't they? Just shake that out. Let's go back to the left. Yeah, it kind of hurts. It doesn't hurt, but it's the same action in both hands. You have to hold your hand up. So after a while, this does get a little bit, it's nice to refresh. Yeah. Okay, so that's a big deal for you. That's what the hand would do. Okay, now what we're going to introduce is, so that's what's happening. The stick is laying in that one finger, in the three fingers. So go ahead and do that in your left. Just let's stay in your left for a second. No, your fingers aren't together. So just don't really know. And your arm, let it hang. Let everything go. Yeah. Now bring your back three fingers together and form one finger. Okay. Just get used to the feeling. Come on up for a minute. Back finger. Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Back fingers are almost touching the palm, and then they elongate. Thumb just does nothing, but just moves with the whole system as one unit. Right, and the first finger, it seems to want to squeeze and release too, doesn't it? See, the back fingers seem to have, now we're not squeezing and releasing. This is where words can get in the way. But the back fingers clearly are more closed here, and then they're more open. And the first finger as well. It seems a little more closed and okay. So, but it's just the natural mechanics of this simple machine. The human body is just a simple machine. Okay. So now with these fingers together, right, you're just going to put the stick in there. That's it. Yeah, just form a little curly Q and let the stick lay in there. No, don't play yet. Don't jump ahead. Don't do it. Stay with me now, because you're getting this right now. So I'm just flat. Now move to your right a little bit, especially while we're only working on the. No, move. No, move your whole body. Okay. You don't have to do anything extraordinary right now. It was fine. Okay. See, I want you to be able to be like this, centered. And now yeah, I want, yeah, but see, I need you to move your body to the right. Keep it facing me, but move it, yeah, like that. There, perfect. See? So it is just sitting, the stick is just, move a little more to your right, just your whole body, the whole body just scoot over. There you go, perfect. See, the stick is just laying in all these 3 fingers, isn't it? Your first finger is, what's your thumb doing? What already you're determined. You really love this. It has nothing to do with what a thumb would do when you turn your wrist. Okay, there it is. You got it. Now let's go through what we just did with no stick, and we're going to turn up to the ceiling. No, why did you go to grab? You leave these fingers where they are, and you just turn up to the ceiling. Just a little, okay. If you go too much, it'll slide out, won't it? Won't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're not squeezing it. It's just laying in there, like a holder of some sort. Gravity is just holding this stick. Okay, come back flat. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So as we come up, maybe the fingers, they don't come to the palm quite as much because you have a stick in there. They might want to a little, but you wouldn't even kind of notice. You notice it more when you don't have the stick. You go, oh yeah. Now you're holding the stick, and they probably do come in a little bit, right? Maybe. And your thumb is off the stick, isn't it? Why is your thumb so? There it is. Yes, keep it off, just like it was when you didn't have a stick. Now you have a stick. That's all it is. Come on up a little more. There you go. Okay. So the thumb is a no-brainer, because the thumb, all we would do is we could just touch the stick with it, right? We could touch the thumb to the stick, and it's just the back fingers are gonna do what they wanna do. They might come to the palm a little, maybe a little, and then they might wanna elongate, who knows? They just do what they do. And the thumb is straight, just like it was when it was off. And it's just following the wrist turn up, right? It's just, what else is it going to do? Is it on the stick?
No.
Well, I want it on the stick now. Put it on the stick now. Just the thumb. Don't go turning yet. Just put it on the stick. Come flat. Take it off like it was when you were there. Now put it on gently. There. It's just going to stay straight, won't it? Just like it did and the back fingers? It's laying in the back fingers right now, isn't it?
Yes.
And your thumb is just going along for the ride, isn't it? Yeah, you're doing very well. Come and pronate back. Pronate now. Come back down. Turn. Pronate. Turn. There's beautiful. Move to your right a little bit, because somehow just scoot over to your right a little. Yep. And now let's analyze the first finger. This is where we kind of influence what the hand naturally do, right? So now the stick is laying in the hand, and the first finger might come in a little, might give a little more curlicue, and then it might point a little more, just like it did when you didn't have a stick. Now it's going to barely, maybe a little, it's beautiful, it's perfect, Steve. There's no pain. There couldn't be, or you do need to see a doctor. There's nothing happening here, man. This is a smooth hinge. You know, like your front door, it just opens and closes all day long with all there might be would be a little bit of friction, so you need to oil the hinges once in a while. Okay, so it's going to come back down. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this first finger and bring it in as a guide. And we're not going to be pointing, we're curly cueing it. It's just going to come in and stay there. Send a little bit of energy across to the thumb. Come on up. Back fingers might come in a little. First finger isn't pointing. We're not squeezing and releasing with it. Back fingers are still doing what they did when you... Thumb is just going along for the ride. It's straight. Go on, come on up. I don't even need to mention it. It is on the palm, but who cares? What does that have to do with anything? I guess it does have something to do with it. But for now, you didn't need to, shouldn't have even mentioned it, bro. your hand is working beautifully. There. So the thumb is just stay like that right now. So all you're doing is that thing. Your fingers are together in the back. Don't stay there. Don't move. Your thumb is just going along for the ride. Your first finger, which would be kind of pointing as you pronate, and then curly cueing, elongating, and then would be the opposite of elongation, contracting. Okay, but now it's not, because we're just keeping it in one position, and everything else is happening like it did without you holding a stick. The only difference is now we're paying attention to that first finger. It's become a guide, so it doesn't get to just work with the way the hand works. You're influencing it, and it's working perfectly. So you turn up. First finger doesn't do anything. It's not any. The shape of it hasn't changed. My first finger, it just stays. The thumb, just like when I wasn't holding it just goes up and down. Whatever it does it's just following along. Well, fingers are together. But now I'm not letting the first finger do that. I'm maintaining a guide with the first finger. Okay? Okay. So is it the first finger that is the guide? Is it the thumb and the first finger? These are just words. Whatever you're feeling is working. Yeah, you see how beautiful that is? Don't play yet. Now, you're going to, it will take some, there is some work involved, right? There is, because you're holding a little bit of weight, not much. So there is some exertion, right? And the gig is that we are coming back to the floor. You know the floor we talked about, half an inch above the surface pillow. That is a play. Don't do anything weird with your thumb now. Don't do something. It's just like it was when we practiced in the air. This joint never does anything. It stays in one. It's a straight thumb. It's straight. Yeah, thumb is straight. Following along. Yeah, see? Okay, now relax. Keep your arm relaxed. And we're turning straight up. We're not going to the side. Let's go straight up, just like you did here. You weren't going. You were just turning straight. And if you put a stick in your hand, the stick will go up straight. The thumb will follow along, and the first finger, we're not going to let that contract as we supinate or supinate and elongate when we pronate. We're just keeping the first finger in one position, straight up, as though you were holding a stick. It's really good. See, and then the floor, here's where the floor is a really big deal, because the floor is our place of relaxation. So we're going to expend some energy. How much is being, how much effort is there? Some, right? So we've got this thing. Let this whole thing go out. I'm just going to feel this. I put a stick in my hand. It even fixes the angle pretty good, doesn't it? When we talked about getting this angle, it'll all work out. And now you've got this, right? And we're at the floor. I'm not going to let that first finger do anything unusual. We're going to turn up and come to the floor. And stop. Now you can relax. Take the other stick off the surface so it doesn't rattle around. We're aiming for the bottom of the bead, and we got to come right back with this wrist turn that you're feeling beautifully today. And stop. Don't hit the shank, hit the tip. There, stop. That's where it relaxes again. Yeah, that was a good one. See? If you're going to do that again, see, it's just laying in the hand. Look, yeah, right. See, it's in the hand. Where's it going to go? You can take your, go ahead. There, relax. Don't change it once you get to the floor. That's where you relax. That's where we're not doing anything. The only thing we're doing is lifting up and coming down. One smooth motion. Lift it up and come down. Go for it. Don't use your arm. Just, yeah, just come on. Lift it up and come down. Not to go up real slow. You could. You can go up slow, but just lift it up and come down. Feel the energy. Lift it up. Come on and come down. Almost. I know you did something. Lift it up. There it is. Lift it up and come down and feel that relaxation at the end. Boom. There. Relax. Don't move it. This is your place of relaxation. This is where you don't have to do anything. The only time we're going to do something is when we lift it up and come back down. And then it relaxes. And there's that moment of relaxation in between each strike. You get to relax right there. Boom. Relax. Boom. Relax. Do it. Not bad. I thought it was laying in your fingers. How on earth could your back fingers pop out if it's laying in the one finger? Yeah. Don't play. Don't play. Take your first finger and thumb off and just lift the stick up and let it come down. Yeah, why don't you stop at the floor where you can relax? Stay. That's what it feels like. It's just laying in there. Lift it up and come down. Don't lift it up so high. Just lift it up a little right now. And you got to stop at the floor. Beautiful. Now, if you put your thumb on, it's just going to follow along. First finger, it's just not gonna elongate and contract. So you're just going to turn up. It's always laying in your hand, you see? Here you go. Boom, boom. Come on, lift it up. There it is. Put your finger on. Just don't let it point and squeeze. There, lift it up. There it is. Lift it up. How come you come up so slow and down so fast? Can't you just come up, lift it up, and come down? There, stop. Feels good. Feels good. Okay, you're starting to notice stuff. Where's your baby finger? Look at it. It is not doing this. So you're doing something again. You're going to hurt yourself. You got it. Just up and down. Up, down. Up, down. Come on. There, but you got, yeah, but see, give a little more control if you put your first finger on. Come on now, put your first finger on. And just don't do anything. There you go. Relax right there and go for it. The muscles are going to pull up and pull down underneath. There, stop.
Squeezing again.
Stop. Pretty good, dude. That's your best wrist turn to date. What could be hurting here? What on earth could hurt here? What could hurt here? What can hurt doing this? All you're doing is this. How does this do? There it is. There it is. There it is. But you don't want to put your first finger on. Gives a little more control. There, just stop at the floor. You're never resting. Just relax here. Turn up, there's a little energy in the muscles, nothing happening in the hand, and then you relax. Dude, you got it.
Still trying to squeeze at the end. You can feel it when it hits the pad.
Well, let's see what it does at the end. Nah, just lands, it goes clunk.
No, I'm squeezing. After I hit it,
Okay, wait. Put the stick in your hand, like this. All of your fingers. First finger too. I can't see your first finger until you're out front. It doesn't look flat like mine. Mine's a flat hand. I hold a piece of paper in my hand. It's flat. There. Now turn your wrist up just a little. Not your fingers. It's laying in the hand. You don't have to do anything. Turn it up and let it come down. Keep it balanced in there. Let it lay there, and all four fingers. Don't do it with your fingers. Do it with your wrist. Got it. Yeah. That's all that's happening. It gets to the bottom. It doesn't go squeezing. It just comes to the bottom. Boom. Now you're going to take your back three fingers and put the stick in your hand. Okay. And just like you let it lay here, you're just gonna lay there, and you're gonna turn up, and it's gonna come down, and you don't need to squeeze, it just wants to stay there as like a platform. That's it. You didn't squeeze. I can tell you didn't squeeze. You don't need to. Yeah, that's all it is, dude. And your thumb, look, your thumb's just going along for the ride. If you just touch your first finger to the stick, and that won't make you squeeze. You just follow it with the first finger a little bit. Just keep it on there. But you never come to a stop. 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 Wait there. Is it laying in your back 3 fingers? The thumb, is it along the side of the stick? Now put the first finger on the stick. Just gently. Nothing should change. Just put it on the stick. It's the first finger, and everything is just going to go up and down, laying in the hand. Do it. And stop. There. You didn't squeeze. I know you want to insist you did. You want to shake. Maybe to prove me wrong. Or to help finance a doctor telling you, I don't think there's anything wrong. Now, I got to be careful. And there you go. Thumb goes on. You just lift it up and come back. Yeah.
You slip out of this.
So what? Yeah, maybe it would. I don't know. This is what it feels like. No, you're not holding. Yeah, you got to hold it. Laying in my hand, thumbs along for the ride. First finger isn't going to point and squeeze like it does when you don't have a stick. There, that's it. Now go tap, tap, tap. But you have to rest in between each one. There you go. Tap, tap, stop. Go to your other hand. You just did it. You might not want to. No, go to your other hand now. You keep looking, but you just did it. You just felt it. I know you didn't do anything, right? So it couldn't be right because shouldn't you be doing something? No, that's the trick of this technique. It lays in the hand. Do it in your right now. Take the stick out of your left, please. Take the stick. Come out. Put it down. I don't want you holding it. Put it down. Not on your leg where you have to balance it. Put it on a table. No, not on the pad. Put it on a table. I'm coming at you. You're like rapid fire Dick Wilson. That's not bad. Okay? Now you could turn up from there. All you'll feel maybe will be the back fingers maybe coming in a little, and the thumb will be straight and come down in slow motion. And the first finger kind of points a little more down there. Come on up. Come on up. Becomes a little more of a curly cue here. Okay, come back down. Thumb never changes. It's just straight. Now you can put your thumb on the stick. Okay, and the first finger, you can just bring it in and don't let it point and contract. Just keep it like that. Now just turn up and find the resting place. Come on. Turn up and rest. You're going out to the side. When you don't have a stick in your hand, it's perfect. Put a stick in your hand and it goes any which way but loose. There you go. Just think of your wrist. It goes straight up and down. There. Rest. Do you feel the relaxation? Do it again. Feel the stress of turning. Now it relaxes. Do it again. Not bad. Do it. Okay, that's it. The stick wants to do this. You've got to put the thumb on the stick. Guide with your first finger and just turn your wrist straight up and feel the stress of that little bit of muscular activity that's pulling the stick up and pulling the stick down. Oh, dude, there you go. Do what, Steve?
I hit the shank.
It's okay. I know you did. It was fine, right? It was a beautiful wrist turn. There, perfect. Relax. Just stay there. Stay there. Is it laying in the back fingers? Is the thumb just barely touching the stick? And the first finger kind of coming in? And that's all. That's your relaxation point. Go on, turn up. Come on. Don't keep taking it off. There, relax. Find the relaxation. It's going to be a little stressful lifting it up and bringing it back down. Go on, do it. Muscles are going to have to do something. Come on, muscles are going to have to contract. There. Now you can relax again. Do that in your other hand. Now you need both sticks. Now it's time for both sticks. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, okay, just back up and straighten yourself out a little bit. Yeah. Let's move to your right like an inch. The whole body, just your whole body. Yep. There you go. Stay straight though, don't twist. Yeah, there you go, you got it. Bring the thumb in, just goes along for the ride. First finger isn't gonna point and contract. It stays like that. And you're gonna make a tap in your left. It's gonna be this will be a little, don't go up too, there you go. Now you can relax again. Now do it in your right. Now you can relax again. Relax, relax, relax. Do it in your right. Left, sorry. Relax, relax, relax. In the right. Relax, relax, relax. Left. Relax, relax. Right's got to lift it up. It's going to be a little tension lifting. Tiny bit. Now it can relax again, can't it? Left, little tension. Relax, relax. Little tension lifting up in the right. Not your arm, your wrist. Now in the left. Now in the right. Relax in between each stress. Little stress, relax. Stress, relax in the left, go back and forth. Little stress, relax, relax, relax. Little stress in the right. Little stress in the left. Relax. Little stress in the right. Little stress in the left. Relax. Little stress in the right. Little stress in the left, then relax. Little stress in the right. Little stress in the left. Relax. Little stress in the right. Relax. Little stress in the left. Relax. Little stress in the right. Relax. Little stress in the left. Relax. Little stress in the right. Just there'll be a little stress lifting it, and then relax. Stress in the right. What are you doing in the left? Stop. Stop. You were fine up until there, and then for whatever reason, you lost your relaxation. You lifted up the left while the right was playing. Wouldn't it be relaxed like that? There. Just laying. That's your relaxation point, man. You're going to need that, dude. And then the right. Where's your relaxation point? There. Relax. Right. Go for the right. Relax. It's beautiful, isn't it? Clean. No, it's dead. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You didn't just lift it up and go stop. Clunk. That's it. Lift it up. Not bad. You don't need, it's no more stress coming down than it is lifting up, I don't think. Just, there's a little effort, but then you relax. Here. It's the best you've looked. Relax. You don't have to go letting go. You can if you're searching for it. Stop. You're pointing your first finger. I thought we decided you weren't going to point your first finger. There you go. Is it laying in your, there it is, see? Don't point your first finger. The thumb just goes along for the ride. Clunk. Why do you let go at the end after every time? Are you searching for it? It's okay, because you're doing really good.
Wants to slip out of my thumb and finger and hit the stick pad.
That's all it is. There, that's all it did.
And I squeeze my back all of a sudden.
It was fine. You're always looking for something more profound. This is a child. This is what a child would do if they picked up a stick. Don't point your first finger. Just hold the stick and let it lay in your hand. It's child's play. Put your thumb on, first finger. Put your first finger on. Your first finger and thumb, they're never going to feel different than that. What will feel different is while you're relaxing, all of this muscle action can relax. There. The only thing happening are the muscles in front of the elbow, right? Yeah. Well, that's actually what it is. You got it. See, you got it. You need to spend more time with it, right? Because I've spent years and years, so you need to spend more time. There you go. What are you doing? Wait. What are you doing right now? Tell me what you're doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, tell me.
Trying to get my thumb and first finger to stay on.
Well, why would they go off? Go up in slow motion. Go up in slow. They say they don't go anywhere, do they? Remember the thumb just goes along for the ride? There's nothing happening. You're barely touching something. You just hold on to it. It's laying in your hand. If anything, you'll feel a little impact in your hand. You will feel some impact. I feel the impact back in here somewhere more. To relax every time. You never take the time to relax. That's where everything comes to rest, so you can do it again. You lift again. There, you see? It's working, dude. Nothing wrong with your wrist. I don't believe. I don't think so. Yeah, it's starting to happen. But I would just try to, it's okay if you want to experiment, you get back down and something feels funny, it's okay to take your thumb and first finger off, I guess. You put the thumb back on your first finger. But the gig is, you're just going to feel the stress of this lifting. This thing, this is like, nothing's happening here. The only thing happening are the muscles going, I gotta lift this thing up. I gotta lift this up and then put it back down. I gotta lift this thing up and put it back down. And then now I can relax. This does nothing. It just sticks to laying there. There, that's it. Relaxation isn't in the hand. The relaxation is in the relaxation is the whole thing, but really the relaxation for me is the muscle activity. It's no longer required. It can relax. We get a little bit of rest. There. Look how solid you sound, man. Look, it's happening. Steve, to forget all this. What is that? What is that? What are you looking for here?
I don't know why, I'm trying to keep it so it doesn't slip out. This one doesn't slip out.
It will feel like it. You're barely holding the stick. It doesn't feel like much. Yeah, it's just sitting in there. You got a load. This is your load. It's a lever arm. And you're going to leverage the lever arm using the lever system. And that's it. That's all it is. It just sits there like that. And then you relax. Don't let go in your grip after you land. Stay. Relax these muscles. Relax them. Okay, use them again. Relax these muscles. Dude, you got it. You won't believe me, but you do. I can't help you. I can't help you with that. So you start to be able to get something happening. See, it's playing in my hand, and the thumb comes in, right? The angle's pretty good because all this stuff just aligns everything, it seems. And then all I'm going to do is just not let that first finger go point and then contract. Point, I just keep it in one position. And I do that. And I relax every time. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. So it just goes like, see, it's laying in my hand. Those three fingers are snuggled up. And I'm going to let the thumb just follow along. First finger, I'm not going to point it. I'm not going to let it squeeze and release. No, you don't need to play for six. So all I'm getting is, that's where I feel that relaxation. Do I feel the impact? Yeah, mostly in the middle finger. But the other fingers, I'm just not keeping this real simple. Just laying in that three-finger support system or platform, right? Knowing that the lead finger would be the middle finger. If we're going to make any minor changes, it's the lead finger that first affects the stick because it's closest to the thumb and first finger, the guide. Okay, you look really good right now. You look totally normal. You look like a real drummer. Okay? So all you're gonna get, see, you don't, just watch for a sec. So I'm going through it too. And then I want to think about, you know, the relaxation thing in between each strike is really important. That's where I really feel like now I'm relaxed. See, if I feel that relaxation, then I know I can start to lead with there. Relax, relax, relax. Believe it or not, I'm relaxing in between each note. Relax, 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 relax. I'm actually relaxing. I'm doing this, but sped up so you can't see it. See, it relaxes? Relax, 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 relax. It relaxes. Every time I land, there's just a moment of relaxation, so I can start to move too. Then I might incorporate a little bit of a squeeze, the back fingers, tiny, tiny bit, to control the feeling of the stick wanting to bounce up. Once I get it going and making throws, it wants to bounce up. But right now, speed. A little better at it in my right. And start to really get this thing to move. It's a nice, lovely flicking motion that I've been hipping you to, right? So if you put your metronome where it's 60, I'm mostly concentrating on the relaxation. So this idea that the only time we get to relax is when we release for an upstroke, I'm not sure, because I feel this relaxation is huge. It relaxes, relax, relax. So always relaxing. So that's what you've got to learn now. Now you felt that today. You really did, man. Okay, so for 60, you hear my metronome?
Is that?
You hear my metronome?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so just play, we're at 60, just play quarter notes. You're really gonna need, the floor is really important because that's your place of relaxation, right? The grip is important too, right? Relax your right arm, get into that place of relaxation. Now you're just gonna feel a little stress turning, and then it relaxes. Dude, the skies have opened up. The Red Sea is parted, man. There it is. There it is.
I'm cheating a little bit if you don't mind. It's slipping off here. But I think the relaxed part is coming.
Well, this technique is very new to you. That's all it is. The stress comes from the lift. Then it relaxes. Relax. Look at that relaxation. Steve, it's gorgeous, man. Steve, I know you can't stand this, but it's happening. It's beautiful. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Okay, now we're going to put the metronome to 72. Let's see what happens. It's not much of it. Now play it here. Now it's really about the relax. It's about that grip. That's important. But there's not much happening with the grip. It's really the first finger. You don't want to go pointing it every time. You kind of want to keep it there. And it's just laying in the hand. Just don't point the first finger, turn and relax. There. 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 Ta-da! Steve, Look, it's happening. I'm a lot more excited than you are. Okay. Yes, yes, yeah, that's all it is. Mostly what you feel is this. Nothing. You turn, it happens real fast, and then there's this time in between, and you're just like sitting there. Just hold your hand like that.
What makes it want to slip out?
But it's not slipping out. It's something you've got in your head.
Well,
Because for you, the idea of being this relaxed, there, it's not slipping out, it's fine. That's what it is. You're just not used to that. It feels scary. It's a little scary. And you don't have to let go when you land. You just go clunk. Forget that this is just a guide. It's mostly laying in your hand. Go ahead and just turn without your guide, your first finger and thumb. God, it was perfect, and you interrupted the perfection. But okay. Go ahead, just put the stick in your left hand. You can take your thumb off a little and your first finger. Now lift it up and come back and relax. Stop! You have to feel that part of it. That's the most important part. Now turn up a little stress. Don't wait at the top. You got to come down. Stop. Steve, that's what I want you to feel. You're going to feel a little stress, and you're going to come back to that relaxation, nothing. Stop. That's what we're doing. We're turning with the stick laying in our hand, and whatever it does, it does. That's it. It just goes clunk. It's not going anywhere, man. It's dead. You're landing like playing on water. It's going nowhere. Yeah, if you add your thumb and first finger, it'll move even less, because they're just kind of guiding a little. And you're so determined to do something up here because you came in with this, with your thumb bent. It's beautiful, man. Dude, you're at 72. Okay, now we're going to, let's put it 84. Think of that place of relax. That's the feeling you're going to have most of the time. It's a little bit of stress for a minute, and then it does that. That's it. Steve. Yes. Stop. I know, it's like you don't even really need to hold it up front. You do. As this thing gets going, you're going to want to hold a little bit. Especially as it starts to get loud, you're going to just guide it. It gives you a little more control. Mostly, it's just laying in your hand. And you relax in between each stroke. Like that. Okay, hold on. It's 84. 92. That's the feeling you want in between each stress of lifting, in between each stressful moment. There, relax, see? Steve. That's what it is. Now, as you start to really believe in that, you'll realize that you can go faster and faster. You'll get in touch, your body will go, this is my moment of relaxation. The moment of relaxation becomes tiny. Okay, so you're there. Can you do 104? It's like nothing. It's just relax. It's mostly relax. So much time in between each note. That's your relaxation. Let it lay in your hand. Just bring that first finger in. Don't go doing anything weird. See, we're doing nothing. Oh, wait, you're at 104. Okay, 120. 120. Relax. Okay, all right, Steve. That's what it is. This is like, yeah. See, it's nice and relaxed. You're nice and relaxed. You're just going, good. As you get faster and faster, you just relax. You'll learn to do that. But right now, just stay where you are. You got it, Steve. You got it.
Maybe a breakthrough.
You got it. I'm turning off the camera. You're not going to say another word. You're going to marinate in, what did I say? Don't
Yeah.
stop, go. I told you what the name of the, Alan watch. Relax and keep going. You are so close. See how close you were and you didn't know it. It was right there around the corner. Turn the corner and there was your breakthrough. I'm turning off the camera.